Hello guys. In last class we discussed about TestNG Data Provider Lab 1. Now in this class we are going to discuss about TestNG Data Provider Lab 2. Okay. So what is this Lab 2 we will discuss. In last class we have given all my TestNG Data Provider input data in the data provider. Okay. So we are getting it is passing all the input data to your test. This is the Lab 1 we discussed. In today's class we are going to discuss Lab 2. So we are going to give all the input data in the Excel, and the data provider will get all the input data from Excel, and finally the data provider will send the test data to my input test. Okay. So how this program will execute? So we will see right now. Okay. So in the previous program we are giving all my input data in the data provider itself here only. Okay. But here in the second program we are going to give all the input data in an Excel sheet. Okay. So let's see how to execute, how to write this program. So let's take the same program which we developed in last class, static methods parameters. This program we copied and converted to TestNG data provider. Same program I'm taking copy and I'm pasting in my data provider lab 2. Sorry, this program is already exist. Just a minute. Copy, paste. So this program we are need to do the required changes. So now I don't want this data provider syntax. Just I'm removing this syntax. So first step is we need to get the syntax. So I'm referring my first program in day 6, RNGHRM data provider lab 1. So just I'm copying this data provider syntax, copy and paste it here. Okay. So my data provider syntax is copied. Let's discuss what are the points we need to discuss. So one second. After that, we need to, as usual, the next step is your test needs to connect with the data provider. So whatever name has been given, the same name we can give here as well. So your data provider and test name should be same, so that your test will connect with the data provider and it will get the input data. Okay. So that's it. So here I have written Excel API test 4 is equal to new Excel API test 4. So it dot get table array. Okay. So there is a supporting class file has been written Excel API test 4. This is a Java class, customized Java class has been written. So object, this is a data provider object. With this one we are creating an object. So whatever data we are retrieving from an Excel, all that data will be stored into your data provider object here. Okay. So let's see how to call my data provider method. So first I created Excel API test 4 is equal to new Excel API test 4. Okay. So object test object array is equal to e dot get table array, and I'm giving my input data. See, so I'm giving my complete path of the Excel. Okay, just a minute. I will open the Excel sheet and I will give the all the Excel data. Okay, so in this Excel sheet is located in my system C drive HTML report orange HRM6. Just I'm going back to my system C HTML report orange HRM6. So here I want to check TC01 nationality. Sorry, I want to create a new Excel sheet. Better to create a new Excel sheet. We'll see so that you can guys can understand from beginning. So just I'm taking TC01 nationality 1.xls and I'm giving pasting here one more time, and I'm renaming this one to TC01 nationality 16. Let's open this input Excel sheet. Okay. So what is the input data is required for my program? Just I want username, password, and nationality text. So you can give column headers whatever you want. This is column headers is just for user information purpose. Okay, username and password and nationality one I have given. So my input data is ready. So there is Mexicans 502, Mexicans 503, Mexicans 504. So there are three records I have given in sheet one. Okay. So just a minute. Just I'm closing. So my input data is ready. Okay. Now do the correct Excel path. Give the correct Excel path here as well. Nationality 16 and it is in sheet 1 only. So your program will execute 3 times. Okay. So regarding Excel API test 4, we will discuss in the further classes. So there is an Excel util class I have written. So just a minute, I will show you this one as well. See here Excel util dot Excel API test 4. So there is to get input data from an Excel, I have written Excel API test 4. Okay. So I imported that Excel API test 4, this class, and Excel util dot. So I created an object for that class and e dot get table array. E dot get table array, just it is connecting to my Excel and it is giving all the whatever rows you have input data you have created on that Excel, that all data will be loaded into your data provider object. So your data provider object is test object array. So your data provider object contains 3 rows. So your program also will be executed 3 times. Okay, let's see how this program will be executed. So nothing I'm changing as usual. Your data provider is connecting with the data provider and the number of parameters you need to ensure as per your Excel. So string username, string password and string nationality text. So there are 3 parameters in your Excel. So here also there are 3 parameters. Now let's run this program. Your program will be executed 3 times. Okay. See, there are 3 times it's executed. Mexican 502. First record has been successfully created. First iteration completed. Mexican 503. Second iteration also completed. And your data provider object contains one more last row. Mexican 504. So your program executed 3 times. Now let's see the execution output. See, your login test is executed 3 times. With first time it is executed at 502. Second time it's executed as 503 and third time it's executed 504. So let's summarize the points. Okay. First you copied data provider syntax related to your Excel syntax. So just you need to copy this one. This is your step 1. So this is the step 1 I copied. Okay. After that, your step 2 is your test needs to connect with the data provider, and step 3 is you need to ensure number of parameters is same as the same with the Excel. Okay, that's it. So in the previous program in TestNG data provider lab 1, we have given all input data inside the data provider. Now this time we have given all the input data in the Excel. Okay. So like this, your program is executing a number of times. So if your program is executing with multiple times the different set of input data, this concept we are calling as a data driven test. Okay, that's it only. Thank you guys. We'll catch you in the next video.